Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, October 1st of 2025. And this morning, I'm making my way out to NOC, which is the Nantahala Outdoor Center up in North Carolina. I'm going to be meeting some riders there and getting them to Winding Stair Gap this morning. As you can see, we have a lot of fog here in Blairsville at the moment, so it's a little bit slow going. I'm taking off extra early. Supposed to be meeting them at 9:30, but they're making good time and may arrive closer to 9. So I'm going to head out, fill up the gas tank, and keep on rolling to the NOC. Arriving should be right about 9 a.m. Anyways, making my way right now through Blairsville, 58 degrees. All right, I will be back a bit later, hoping to see some more leaves changing. Alright, I stopped and filled up the gas tank, and now I am continuing on to NOC. And as you can see, there's some fog going on out here this morning. It's warmed up a little bit to 61 degrees, but the fog can be pretty thick in certain areas, so it takes a little time and caution, but moving right along steadily. To 129 North, continuing on to NOC, and as you can see, the fog is still pretty thick out here, so I have 30 minutes to go until I arrive, and I should get there right about 9 o'clock exactly, unless the traffic slows down for any reason on the road out there. Alright, so continuing on, I'm going to meet the riders and get them over to Winding Stair Gap this morning. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Continuing my way to NOC, and as you can see out here, it is really beautiful this morning. The fog I had has cleared up, but it's still misting up through the mountaintops, making it really beautiful. So getting really close. Probably have about another 15 minutes until I'm there to meet the riders. It's a gorgeous drive this morning. It's 58 degrees here. So continuing on to the NOC. out here to NOC. Just as I come around the corner up here, I'm eventually going to be approaching the parking area for the general store, where I'm going to be meeting the riders. So that's where we're going this morning, NOC, and then going to be getting them up to Winding Stair Gap so they can do their hike back to their vehicle. All right, it's a beautiful morning out here today. So here we are. Up on the left-hand side is going to be one of the restaurants, and then the outfitter itself. And I'm turning into the right area here. And this is the general store. And then there's a gravel road parking area up in here. And this is where I'm going to be meeting the riders this morning. All right, I'm a little bit early. Gonna hang out and wait on them. Back in a bit. All right, I'm out here at Winding Stair Gap in North Carolina. Just picked up the riders at NOC, or Nantahala Outdoor Center, and brought them out here to Winding Stair Gap so they can take a couple days to get back to their car. 61 degrees out here, blue skies and sunshine. Now we did have a lot of fog in a lot of different areas. Just before I got to NOC, it turned clear, and then just as we were coming up the mountain here, it got clear. So a lot of dense fog still in the lower areas. But heading back now to Blairsville. I have some other work to take care of. And as I'm starting my way across 64 West here, you can definitely see the leaves are starting to change. So I'm going to get some more video in just a second. So I've made my way out to the area that changes pretty quick here on 64 West, and this is just as I'm coming up around the corner. You can see all the golds here that are mixed in, and there's some reds too. So for whatever reason it is, these leaves in this section here change fastest during the color change. Super pretty, and I'm looking forward to a really good color change